Why, hello there, and welcome to another quest in old school RuneScape. Today, we will be doing Priest in Peril. I have all the things I need for this. This is a bit of a spoilers, by the way, so don't look at this if you don't want to be spoiled. But first, we need to talk to the king. Talk to the king of Varrock himself, the king of the kingdom, the king of the castle. We're just allowed to walk right in and be like, hey, what's up? Greetings, your majesty.
Ah, yes, citizen. What? You need something.
I'm looking for a quest.
A quest, you say? What an odd request to make of the king. It's funny you should mention it, though, as there is something you can do for me. Are you aware of Paterdomus? It's a temple east of here. It stands on the river south and guards the only passage into this deadly land of Mortania.
No, I don't think I know it.
How strange that you don't. Well, anyway, it's been some days since I last heard from Dresnel, the priest who lives there. Be a sport and go make sure there's nothing untoward has happened to that silly old culture for me, would you?
Yes. Sure, I don't have anything better to do right now.
My many thanks, adventurer. I would have sent one of my squires, but I wouldn't if they wanted payment for it.
Do I get a reward for this?
You will be rewarded in the knowledge that you have done the right thing and assisted the king of Miscellania.
Of Misselin.
Miscellin.
So that would be a no then.
That is correct.
I'll be going then. Off we go on another adventure. Yay, yippee. Not me constantly checking my OBS to make sure the audio doesn't cut out like it did for the last quest. Before we head over, something tells me that I should maybe get a little bit of gear beforehand. 10 run energy? That's it? It's not a lot. Don't need those silly goggles anymore. Dump those. Grab a few foods. A couple slices of chocolate cake. And no, you cannot combine them. I have already tried. I have already tried to do that. And it is a no-go. Let's drink a little bit of potion. Blah, 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 blah. Bottoms up and the devil laughs. What rare trees are in this area? Oak? Ooh, is that a Yule I see? A Yuletide tree, maybe, perhaps. Perhaps indeed. You can tell we're getting into spotty territory because of these bats are here. Ooh, it's a long run, but we're here. Nothing odd going on inside, I bet. You knock on the door, you hear a voice from inside. Who are you? What do you want? Rolled sent me to check on Dressel. Hey, who's Rolled? Who's Dressel? Isn't Dressel the dude upstairs? Oh wait, Rolled's the king of this land. Isn't he? Right. He is. Oh man. Hey, you go deal with this, okay? He's just coming. Wait a minute. Hello, my name is Drevel. Drezel. Drezel. How can I help? Well, as I say, the king sent me to make sure everything's okay with you. And what would you do if everything wasn't okay with me? I'm not sure. ask you what help you need, I suppose. Well, good. I don't think. Hey, the dog. Oh, yeah, of course. Will you do a favor, adventurer? Sure, I'm a helpful person. Ha ha ha, really? Thanks, buddy. You see that mausoleum over there? There's a horrible big dog underneath it, and I'd like you to kill it for me. Yeah, I mean, unalive it for me. It's been really bugging me. Barking all the time and stuff. Yeah, this seems kosher. Please unalive it for me, buddy. Okie dokie. One dead dog coming up. What a great adventurer am I. Helping out the kind. Oh no, Temple Guardian. That sounds like something I shouldn't be defeating. Oh well. A job's a job. Job done. I want to try. I want to try my strength. A little bit of strength XP. Here we go. One dead dog. I should go and tell him Drizzle. Broken bottles of booze over there. Oh, hold on. Oh, beekeeper. This is a random event that happens sometimes. Oh. You help building a new hive. What do you expect? Parts got all jumbled. Let's take a look. Easy. Yeah. Just give me my award and get me out of here. Beekeeper boots and a little bit of XP. I think I'll put that to prayer. Fantastic. And some beekeeper boots too. Now let's teleport back to the rock. Save us some running. Tell the old king that we saved the day and helped save the day. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Ah, citizen, what do you need? Something?
About that job I'm doing?
Have you news of Drizzle for me?
Yeah, I spoke to the guys at the temple. They said they were being bothered by a dog in the mausoleum, so I went and killed it for them. Looked at them.
You did what?
Uh-oh.
Are you a complete imbecile?
Maybe.
The mausoleum contains the only passage between Mortania and Miss Lynn.
Not only that,
It's built right over the source of the River Salve.
did I make a mistake?
Yes, you did.
Without that dog,
There's nothing to stop someone from entering the mausoleum to sabotage the blessings of the river.
thanks to you, all of Miscellaneum is all at risk now. But Dressel told me to.
No, you absolute cretin. Obviously, some fiend has done something to Drizzle and tricked your feeble intellect into helping them unalive that dog. You go back there, do whatever is necessary to safeguard the kingdom from attack, or I will see you beheaded for high treason.
Yes, Your Highness. Oopsie whoopsie, I did an uh-oh. I did a fucky wookie. Turns out we helped somebody who wasn't Drizzle. Some nefarious ne'er-do-well, even. Maybe, perhaps, into something horrible to do. Now we have to run all the way back. And maybe have to kill somebody for this. Some heads roll. Now, this is a monumentally important quest because it unlocks literally a whole region and a whole series of quests. Multiple series of quests, even. It unlocks new agility. It unlocks new Slayer. It unlocks some of the best thieving money making out there. It unlocks quest lines that unlock new bosses with new loot. It's just rather rewarding, I'd say. I'm hearing creaking, makes my word. What? You weren't Dresel at all. You were monks of Zamorak. You were evil monks. Trying to punch a lady in armor. That's not gonna work out well for you, pal. You're in cloth, I'm in armor. Give me that key. Give me your bones. I'm gonna grind you into dust, boy. Oh, someone else is doing this quest too. Oh, a vampire's coffin? Hello.
Ah, you do not appear to be one of those Amarakians who imprisoned me. Who are you and why are you here?
My name's Saint Versi. King Rald sent me to find out what has had going on in the temple. I take it you're Dresel?
That's right. Be praised be to Sir Doman. All is not yet lost. I fear that when those Amarakians attack this place and imprison me up here, Mistlin would be doomed. If they would manage to desecrate the holy river Salve, we would be defenseless against the vampires of Mortania.
Why is the river such a good defense?
I'm not sure if this is the best time for a history lesson. I suppose I can give you a brief overview, though. It might help you understand our next steps. It's said that many years ago, the land that is now Mortania was a peaceful Herdominist kingdom. Alas, all that ended when the vampires invaded, claiming the land as their own. Mortania wasn't enough for them, though. Soon they set their sights on these lands as well. Mistlin would have fallen to the vampires were it not for the bravery of the 7 priests warriors. They led the armies of Mistlin down the vampires in a great battle that took place right where our temples stand. For 10 days and nights they fought, never sleeping, never eating, fueled by the desire to make the world a better place for humans to live. On the 11th day they were joined by reinforcements. However, when the reinforcements arrived, they found the 7 priests, the warriors, and their forces had been slain by the vampires. Their sacrifices were not in vain, though. Before they were defeated, the 7 priests, warriors managed to bless the salve with the holy power of Saradomin. The blessings remain to this day, ensuring no vampire can cross the river. The temple here was built soon. Well, I mean, there's already been like a couple vampires that already crossed the river, though. But all right, I can name 3 off the top of my head. The temple here was built soon after. It guards the source of the river Salve and acts as the only passage between Mistlin and Mortania.
Wow, this guy talks a lot.
Once the temple was completed, the bodies of the 7 priests warriors were laid to rest in tombs of honor in the mausoleum below. On top of each tomb, a golden gift was placed to mark the respect. A great statue was also built across the river, so that all who would try and cross into Mystanium would know that these lands are protected by Sir Doman himself.
Okay, I see how this river protects the border. Where do these Amarakians fit in?
Well, as such as saddens me to say so, adventurers, Lord Saradoma's presence has not been felt on the land for many years now. Of course, while we know that he still watches over us, he is not as strong as he once was. I fear this group of Zamarakians intends to take advantage of that. If they could somehow pollute the salve and the blessings of the river might fail. If that happens, there won't be anything to stop an invasion from Mortania. So, what do you say, adventurer? Will you aid me in all of Mistlin and further the Zamarakian plot?
Yes, of course.
Thank you, adventurer. There's a well-beneath mausoleum beneath the temple that provides direct access to the source of the salve. There will be the Zamarakians who will attempt the sabotage. We need to get to that well. However, the immediate problem is I'm trapped in the cell. The key must be somewhere nearby. One of those Americans might have it. They might have hidden it somewhere. That's not the only problem, though. Who else is there? When the self was blessed, a small number of vampires were left trapped on this side of it. Oh, they were heavily weakened but still possessed a dangerous threat. Coffin here contains one of these vampires. The Americans somehow found it and brought it here with... I see. It doesn't seem to be posing a threat right now, though. No, but those fiendish Americans pointed out to me with delight that I am a descendant of one of the 7 deadly sins, 7 priests and warriors who bless the rivers. They will likely recognize the smell of my blood. If I get too close, it will probably wake up and kill me very slowly and painfully. Maybe I can kill it somehow. No, adventurer. Should not risk it. Weaken it. Even now, pose a large threat. The priest of old would incapacitate trapped vampires with the blessings of Subdomen. I suggest you do the same. Right, so I should find the key to your cell and do something about the vampire. Got it. Good luck. What a talk about a war dump, holy moly. This is a nice place, though. Wonder where the beds are. Must be downstairs in the basement or something. What is this monk is doing? Who are you? Are you one of the Mahajits? Mahajets? Mahajits? Mahajits? More like Baha idiots, am I right? Ha. Yeah. Alright, which one of you... Wow, I remember this place being a lot more detailed. Hold the key, place it with that. Use a bucket. I don't have a bucket. I'll be right back, I suppose. I got a bucket. And I got essence, which we will need shortly. Bit of a double trip, you know? Ooh, don't drink that water. Huh. What are the odds that there's someone doing the exact same quest on the exact same world? I hear footsteps. Someone's awake. Upwards we go. Must be annoying to get... How do you get someone up the ladder? Use the key to unlock the door. Oh, thank you. You found the key. Walk through. Now I'm trapped in here. Key fit the lock. You're free to leave now. Excellent work, adventurer. Fortunately, as you know, I cannot risk waking the vampire from the coffin. I have some water from the salve. It seems to be been desecrated, though. You think you could bless it for me? Yes, good thinking, adventurer. Give it to me, I will bless it. Blesses the water. And then I use the blessed water on the coffin. Pour the blessed water over the coffin. I think that should trap the vampire in there long enough for you to escape. Excellent work, adventurer. I am free at last. I made sure that evil vampires trapped for good, and I will meet you down in the mausoleum. See you there. Now, we need essence that is unnoted, unfortunately. Otherwise, you know, what's he gonna do? Be like, oh, I gotta run to the bank. I'll be right back, adventurer. Now, it's gotta be unnoted, which means we are going to have to make a second trip. Which I will cut out for your sake. Because I had to I have to walk back because I had to up my runes, unfortunately. I wish they would have changed it to like 20 runes instead. It would have been much better.
Oh, it's adversity. Glad you made it. Things are worse than I feared down here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to repair the damage.
Why? What happened?
Sadly, the god are gone. There was nothing to stop the Zamorakins from entering the mausoleum. From what I can tell, they used some kind of evil potion to pollute the salve. The well here is built right over the source of the river. It means that the potion will spread all the way down the salve, disrupting the blessing of place upon it. For long, there will be nothing to stop the vampires from invading Miss Lynn from the leisure.
What can we do to prevent that?
The passage is currently the only route between Miss Lynn and Mortania. The passage here draws power from its river.
I've managed to reinforce the barrier, but I cannot continue focusing on it. But I must continue focusing on it to keep it intact. While the passage is safe for now, I do not know how long I can keep it this way. The passage could be the least of our worries, though. Before long, the vampires will be able to cross at any point of the river, and be able to reinforce all of it. If the river be blessed, could you bless the river to purify it, like how you did with the water I took from the well?
No, that would not work. The power I have from Cyrano is not great enough to cleanse the entire river from the foul Zamorakins pollute.
However, I do have one other idea. What's that?
I believe we might be able to soak up the evil magic that poisons the released into the river. Crack my bones real quick. Do a little stretch.
I'm sure you know of runestones used by mages. How are the spells the essence used to create these stones absorb magic properties? Or magic potential from runic altars to be released later. You think we could use rune essence to absorb the magic we released into the cell?
Exactly. If you could bring me 50 essence, I should be able to...
Oops. Basically reverse the damage. Right, some rune essence, quickly give them to me. I need 24 more. I'll be right back. We're back. And I've got the necessary items. The last of the rune essence needed required in my hand, in my backpack. Ready to turn in at a moment's notice. I brought you some more essence. Quickly give it here.
Excellent. I should do it. I will bless these stones and place them within the well. With the river safe, Miss Lynn should be protected from the vampires once more. Please take this dagger. It's been handed down within my family for generations and filled with the power of Zeradomin. You'll find it has the ability to prevent werewolves from adopting their wolf form in combat. Hopefully it comes in useful.
Just like that. So, can I pass through the barrier now?
To Mortania? Yes, you can. The barrier will prevent the servants of Zeradomin, the Zamorak, from entering Miss Lynn, but it will be safe for those blessed by Zeradomin. But I warn you though, Mortania is an evil land. The region is filled with creatures and monsters more terrifying than any you've found on the side of the Salve. Most of all, the vampires, the rulers of Mortania. To be very cautious of the kind. Many are completely immune to human weaponry. Those that aren't are still very hard to kill.
I'll be careful. Anything else we should know?
The first settlement you're likely to come across is Canvas, a town of werewolves. They probably won't attack you unless provoked, but you should still be cautious. If you keep your wolfbane dagger in hand, it will prevent them from taking their wolf form.
I see, thanks.
One last thing. While in Mortania, stay alert for any mention of the Myra-crew.
The Myra-crew?
Yes, the abandoned freedom fighters. They fight to protect the humans trapped in Mortania from the tyrants of the vampires. Their hope is to one day rid the region of all evil. Valeif, the leader of the Mortmire group, is an old friend. I'd imagine they'd appreciate the help of someone like you, if you could find them.
Keep an eye out for him.
Right. I think that's everything. Just the blessing itself now. Hold still a moment. Good luck out there. Stay safe.
And you. See you later.
Offward we go. Welcome to Mortania. A vast continent with its own goodies that we will be exploring at a later date. Many quests, many skills, opportunities, many mini games. The barrows, very important gear upgrade. Darkmire, the settlement of the vampires. Castle Draken will be there eventually, just not any time today. Not any time close to today. Look how big the place is. It's as big as the desert. Anywho. If you like the video, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Are you as excited as I am? Goodbye.